Oh my. I mean, to be fair, in a sense, that kind of is what's happening. This is the season finale.
Have we not been running predictions this whole time?
We have not.
That's it.
Because neither of us knew how to set it up. But if you know how to do that, go on ahead.
Oh, easily. Bow. There you go. Throw some channel points at it while you're at it.
Except for me, because I am mod.
You can still do it because I'm the one who set up the thing.
I've done it before in chat with other super streamers. I have not been able to do it.
You should. Well, regardless, we got a couple readies on screen, so here's our countdown.
It won't let me.
3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Good luck, have fun, both players. Yeah, I just tried right now to do the prediction, and like, I couldn't bet any channel points.
You might be a little behind on Dogs. Oh, nope, there it goes. All right. Dog's going to be a few pieces behind here in the early going. It'll be fine.
Oh, early hang for Gerald.
K9 tossing up another 5,000 bits cheering Dog on. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Gerald's going to need about 5,000 good pieces just to get out of this early mess.
Gerald was... oh, he goes for the bits! And it pays off.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
Alright, makes the adjustment of the square for the J piece. It looks like he's just going to work off of row 3. Or no, he's just going to burn it down.
Took the triple there. Dog's going to have the early advantage here despite being a number of lines behind. Because Gerald just whittling away these early missteps.
Really unfortunate because Gerald just had the one hang and then had a setup that would in most scenarios work, but the pieces he got were just such garbage that the dig was prolonged.
Imagine that. We've rolled another garbage seed. Dog don't care. Dog over here like, yeah, whatever. 134 on 27 lines. Let's go.
Yeah, only 3 burns for Dog for this game so far. And no sign of slowing down.
Oh, that L spin. Gerald looking to stay as efficient as possible here.
All right, Dog would like a T piece for the left side. Fortunately, it's going to show up a bit too late. Now he's going to want a bar. Though the bar does show up. The stack is much cleaner for it. Gerald now apparently settling on row 2.
Gerald had an well, not quite an opportunity, but had the chance to start bringing some of the stack down and play a little bit off the top, but ended up on row 2 for a bit. Now we can get the well transferred over to column 1. 197 on 62 lines for Gerald, 278 on 53 lines for Dog, so a pretty hefty early advantage. 5 Tetrises and change, and I think this Dog trying to show off a little dancing there for a moment.
Entirely sure. That S left looked kind of fast, but if it is, that's cool.
Or just some roll switching, you know. And GC Man very happy with this situation, of course.
Dog gets the NGC Man seal of approval.
However, I'll need to see pushdown points before I press my seal of approval upon this match. I know I'll see him at some point. Gerald, after that early rough start, keeping nice and he's just using Drippy's grip. Gerald's managed to stay pretty dang efficient here and has the pushdown points too. 357 to 417, 10-line difference as well. The dog's still well out in front, but Gerald actually, not just hanging in there, but I think has actually picked back up a little bit of the lead. And Dog's board gonna need just a smidge of love, but well, those pieces are perfect. Literally just perfect.
Wow, that was a great sequence and great execution too.
Yeah, I mean, you.
Oh, that square left.
Jesus, Crimbo.
Oh, nice adjustment for the S piece. Got a really nice pace right now. Will very easily, well, not will, but could very easily hit 600 before transition.
And it's not like Gerald's playing back here. 473 and 113 lines.
Yeah, Gerald's looking for a mid 500 potentially. So the board's not in the best of shape right now. Oh, he's gonna hang the bar in the middle. Gerald is in trouble. He's able to get a bar left and the L left. Not the best pieces to burn with. But the Z makes it, the J makes it. I mean, everything left that he needs to, and he gets a clutch long bar. And Gerald's going to bring the board down, but transitions right around the corner. He's not out of the woods. All right, can he survive transition? It's entered level 19. He gets
Gerald
the S left. The well is open.
Has
Takes the triple
nerves.
into a Tetris and survives. Yet another monstrous dig that Gerald Freeman found his way out of.
That is, it takes nerves of steel to be sitting here playing in a set that you have to win with a bunch of money on the line and pull that kind of a dig off for your life with the speed change in the middle of it all.
CMJ pointing out, this is the third incredible dig that Gerald Freeman has found his way out of. And yeah, in fact, the first two were in the same game.
Gerald's on 631. Dog a healthy lead, 761 right now, and backed by a full level's worth of lines, so still in an extremely comfortable position.
And you say, Gerald's a little too fast. All right, so Gerald's having to do a little bit of cleanup, but is able to get the board resolved. 696, late 23.
This is a very aggressive
runs to another
decision.
slowdown. Oh, he sets up the dirty Tetris and gets it. Dog in the meantime just
dog things.
Kind of a banger, not gonna lie.
Just dog things over there. 856 at 172. Oh, didn't get the Z over.
Could be an easy fix with the right pieces, but unfortunately, did not get what he needed.
He is still ahead by about a country mile, though.
All right. So he's going to be able to clean this up.
Gerald, 804 into 26, and a bit of a misdrop there of a T piece, but is low enough in the stack that this is, for once, not a heart attack-inducing dig. Dog setting up a bar dependency on the left. Bar comes a few pieces later. Knocks down the Tetris, 956.
Dog has the potential to max into 26.
Gerald picked up a dirty Tetris there on 27. Ooh, didn't get that T all the way left. A couple more misdrops, and this board, again, getting troublesome in a very inopportune time.
At that moment, would have liked to see a J piece for the right side. Unfortunately, didn't show up. He's gonna have to find an alternate way. And that hang is gonna be it for him.
Gerald done at 861. Dog at A34, still in 27, is going to take the 1-0 lead. GG. Oh, that number has gone up by a little bit in the meantime. K9 coming true to their word and adding another $645 to the prize pool. So first place now, $1,245.15. Just saying. Canine cursing dog. We got our readies.
All right, game 2 about to begin. The dog only really needs to win this set to be crowned the CTL champion for the season. Gerald actually has to win 2 sets. So every game that a dog wins here, it's going to be that much harder to recover.
We got a much closer start, and the right pieces.
Yeah, they look right. Ooh, tricky opening board for dog. Forced into some burns. Gerald, in the meantime, all clean.
Just 2 burns for dog, so nothing really, no real damage, and Gerald having to take a double there, so all square early days.
Ooh.
Gerald, thank you.
Oh,
Hawks. Oh my goodness.
oh, hello, shortstop. Along with NCC, Lapis, and everyone else who's in chat that I didn't acknowledge.
You're all wonderful, and thank you for being here and cheering on these players and putting up with me. I've accepted the role of color commentary today. $147 for Gerald, 164 for Dog. That's pretty similar line counts. Pretty close. A little bit necky.
And now both players are managing some very clean boards. An LJ dependency for Gerald now. Gonna get resolved. I see spin. Another LJ dependency, but it gets filled in. All right, there's a long bar for the Tetris. Not the best pieces for this board for Gerald. Dog in the meantime just staying clean. And is now possessing a 1 Tetris lead. All right, Gerald's mostly done with this dig. Oh, nice. That's next box awareness. Gerald knew the J was next and was going to fill dependency, so he didn't bother burning the L piece. And it's going to pay off, as it didn't have to burn as he waited for the next Tetrises.
Another slightly droughty seed, but these 2 players more than used to it at this point. 296 for Gerald on 75. 317 for Dog at 74, so maintaining about that 1 score lead here, well past the halfway mark in the 18 speeds. But Gerald able to keep a lot tighter pace this time around. Dog's building some kind of monument in the center of the stack. There's the S-spin to resolve most of it. Dog actually now built up on row 7. Waiting for a bar that is not showing up. These droughts just continuing to assault our players. Gerald's finally going to find a bar for a Tetris. Dog still a few burns away from getting out of this, which has allowed Gerald to stack up a few points here. First
Yeah,
real
Gerald
lead.
definitively in the lead right now.
Now back to back for Dog to go to 430. Gerald at 468. Same line counts. About a 1.5 score lead for Gerald now. First real lead he's been able to take this set.
Transition is approaching for both players. Gerald even having just 5 more lines to go. Could get a 580 transition. Doesn't need to burn. Sets up the overhang, but the bar does show up. It gets the tee and hits the tuck.
583 at the transition for Gerald. Dog's ready for one more and is going to cross over at 526. So about a 2 Tetris lead for Gerald going into the 19 speeds. And Dog's board. All right. Able to reopen the well. Just begging for a bar at the right time. Finally, it'll show up. Dog into 20 at 557. Gerald into 21 at 671.
I think there was a misdrop on Dog's end. Set up several overhangs, but it got a result very quickly. And Dog's Tetris ready once again. Gerald, in the meantime, in some trouble.
Had a misflip there, was trying to quickly and efficiently solve a bad piece earlier, and then one rough rotation, and this board is... It's going to take a while to bring this one back down.
So for the first time in a while, Dog actually has an opportunity to catch back up and perhaps even overtake Gerald.
But Gerald doing an excellent job once again bringing this stack down. We've seen just unbelievable survival out of Gerald today. And oh, the double flip. As soon as I say anything, commentators curse.
And Dog has taken the lead now and is still clean and ready to score more Tetrises.
756, 793. Dog out in front. Not the greatest. All right, now that solve works.
Yeah, Dog had a really rough piece and set up a delay burn with it, but unfortunately wasn't able to.
That is a very dirty Tetris.
Gerald managing a very dirty Tetris up high and going to survive it. Amazing what you can do with a long bar.
896 for Dog, 800 even for Gerald. Gets a row 2 Tetris to go to 833. And Gerald back to playing from behind, but got the stack in good condition now.
Players are clean.
Gerald, I think, just trying to keep this stack under control with the 19 plus right around the corner. Gerald knowing he's going to need to use it in order to chase down this score. Dog's at 975. Gerald is at 886 with just 2 lines left before the transition to the 29 speeds. And here we go, 892 into 29 for Gerald. Dog at A45 has really started to run away with this one.
And there it is, Tetris and a kill screen for Dog. Closing in on 1.1, whereas Gerald has just crossed the 900,000 mark on level 30.
Again, we saw that very lengthy chase down from Gerald in a previous set, and now set up for a center well here. Gonna take the triples. Safe, smart decision. Bar took just a little too long to show up. Dog with a Tetris. 342 for Dog, 944 for Gerald. Gerald set up center well, gonna get it to go to 984.
All right, these players are off and running, going for Tetrises when they can. Definitely not selling for Tetrises. They're trying to play as long as it's safe to keep building. Beautiful center well there from Gerald. That'll take him to A35. Unfortunately, Gerald still has a large gap to close. One of 100,000 points. Dog set up for a Tetris. Gets one. Gerald answers right back with another Tetris.
Still about 130K between the two players, but Gerald really trying to push Dog here, force him to keep scoring. Dog keeping it clean, gets another one up to C76. And widen that lead a little further. Gerald, working on keeping this stack in a good condition here. Gonna take a few of these singles, grab a couple doubles when you can, reset the stack.
And Dog is going to hit 1.3 million points, continuing to play with a low board. Meanwhile, Gerald's in a dig, currently at 1.14 million, so you have about 170,000 point lead for Dog.
Gerald handling this dig so well, though. Right back down to the bottom, able to keep clearing these lines, scaling upwards. There's a good triple there. B72, D35. Dog, ooh, missed drop of an L in the center of the stack.
Uh-oh, it's another misdrop for Dog. Able to get an L left. Needs something to the right side. And a T's going to hang in the middle, and Dog tops out D46. So D47 is the target for Gerald Freeman.
We got about
again D47.
130,000 points to go. You've seen Gerald pull this dig off before.
Continuing to line out. You can see here that now that Dog is topped out, there's not as much of an incentive to try to go for Tetrises. We can just line out and survive.
For a split second, we had that center well set up, but Gerald's smartly burning out of it. The bar taking way too long to show up.
It's looking rough again, but he is managing it. Oh, the T's going to hang. Able to get the bar over to the right side. He's able to get a bar left as well. Getting every...
What?
Oh, beautiful line spin.
And a huge triple. He's going to get the well back down to the bottom. He's only 30,000 points away.
Did I ever tell you guys that rolling is broken?
Rollers, man. D30 now.
All right, D47 right around the corner. Just a couple more lines, and that'll be it. And there it is. He's completed the chase down. Gerald Freeman will take the second game.
That was gutsy. There was a lot of chutzpah in that. No, couldn't get the L left.
All right, so it's time to begin game 3.
We got a little delay on Dog's side, but there we go.
Spar LJ square. That means they do have the same starting sequence. Both players are stacks are completely fine. I'm going to score Tetris. I thought it's going to be a bit behind in lines for the time being due to the later start.
These later matches bring a new facet to the gameplay as well, because now not only are you playing against the best of the best, but you have to start wondering when stamina starts becoming a part of the picture as well. Sure, these players are, highly experienced. They've done a lot of matches, a lot of practice, but how many consecutive games in full focus tournament, or in this case, league mode, both physically and mentally?
Yeah, this is almost like old school CTM, where you had players just playing match after match. I mean, of course, there were efforts done to minimize that, and that's why we have the setup that we have now, where it's brackets done at a time. Yeah, it's just the way this tournament's set up, with double elimination and 4 players. In the case where there's a bracket reset, you would have to play 4 matches.
And that is what Gerald could be looking at here if he manages to pull this set out.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Sounds like a you problem, Dan.
Oh, wow. Beautiful adjustment from Gerald.
Yeah,
setting up the L overhang for the square tuck. And a Vitz with the S tuck. But it's a delay Vitz, so it's going to be a bit RNG dependent. The bar is going to show up, followed by another one. So only 1 burn taken during that time, but ends up basically paying off.
And with the lead as well, although, again, we have that line difference, but Gerald at 385 on 85 lines, 265 on 73 lines for Dog, who's been stuck in a burn for a little while. Finally going to get things clean, get the bar for the score to go to 291. But Gerald sitting on a couple of Tetris' worth of lead here to go over the 80 line marker in game number 3.
Gerald getting a bit high, but with still a good board. There's a double wide. There's lots of burning options. Just need a bar there, and we really got 2. Dog in the meantime, a bit of a rough stack.
Squares coming at really useless times for Dog's stack, and he's just having to tack more burns on. Gerald has really stretched out this lead, 483 to 325. There's a 12-line difference.
Dog is now cleaned up, so Dog's now in a position to resume scoring Tetrises. Currently at 349,000 points, so more than 100,000 points behind. However, with Gerald being in a bit of a mess right now, could start to beat back that lead.
Gerald, I'm sure, was thinking about setting up dirty, but that bar came just a shade early. Is going to settle for the triple here.
Oh, wow. Dog with 2 adjustments made on very short notice. Well played. Going to keep his stack clean as he waits for another long bar to getting the right side open. And there it is. Tetris for Dog. Gerald has gotten clean once again, so Dog was not able to undo the lead as much as he may have hoped. Gerald is currently in a position to transition 570, and he's going to get that Tetris.
So some minor complications in the center of the stack here early on into post. Compared to what Gerald's been through so far today, though, that's really no sweat. And 600,000 into level 20 for Gerald. Dog is at 493 coming into transition.
Dog's got a clean stack to start. Gets the long bar, gets the Tetris.
Gerald casually
And
going into
another
column
one.
8.
That second Tetris takes Dog into level 20 with 545.
636 and 21 for Gerald, who's going to knock down
Got a
Tetris.
Spire for
652.
Gerald.
A bit uncomfortable, but getting pieces around it really nicely. Just trying to open up that hole is going to get it open in column 6.
Dog in the meantime looking to get the right side open. Needs a flat piece on the left side. Gets the J. Gonna open up the well. He's gonna end up closing it again. The stack is suffering from bad parity in the middle. He is able to get some pieces to clean things up, and he will score Tetris into 22. Oh my god, the Vits from Dog. That was amazing. Well done there.
And Dog's going to need to keep that efficiency up to 733 for Gerald. Now 763 going into level 24. Dog's at 663, still in level 22, goes into 23 with that single. So the line difference making it a little bit difficult to fully gauge the difference between the two players right now, but Gerald's still holding on to a very true lead. And trying to stay efficient here, but
There's gonna burn that L piece, so his board's gonna stay up pretty high, but he does get another long bar. So the aggressive move there did end up paying off. Gerald Tetris ready again, but also L dependent. Gonna plug that well. L dependency reveals itself again, fills it with a long bar, so now it's a J dependency. Now it's just looking for the right piece to get everything cleaned up once again. And unfortunately, he's going to misdrop an S. It's going to be a slowdown.
And Dog has jumped back into the lead. Wow, that bar left though. Jeepers. Gerald at 851 into level 27. Dog at 850 and 26 with a Tetris up to 883. Yeah, have another one, 915. Gerald has got to get this well open in a hurry. Oh. All right, settles for the triple there. Thought something really dirty might be coming. Gerald's going to get the well open at the right-hand side. 871 here now in 28. Dog is on the verge of max.
To the left, but he keeps getting more. All right, there we go. And now Gerald's going to enter kill screen. Well, you may not have seen that the well was going to be opened by that burn. So the bar ends up going in the left when he was Tetris ready, but he did get another one. Gerald is staying Tetris ready, building up pretty high. Take the triple into 30. Gerald currently almost 100,000 points behind at the moment. Blocks the well, gets it back open, scores a Tetris.
Gerald at A18.
Dog in the meantime.
Dog
in the meantime.
Sorry.
It's okay. We have Dog now on level 30. Yeah, currently holding on to a 60,000 point lead. Gerald with the well closed, but he gets a Tetris. So Gerald is now fast closing in. Now within one Tetris of Dog. Dog on level 31. So it currently looks like it's going to be a matter of who's going to be able to outlast who. Their scores are very close to each other. Gerald's in a dig, and Dog's just trying to do a little bit of cleanup. Neither player in a position to set up a Tetris.
Oh, that S
Gerald's
didn't
in trouble.
Over.
That S didn't burn.
Gerald gotta be done
at top out.
Dog B54. More than enough of the score to take the 2-1 lead. What's 1250? 6 and a third. Let's see, 7,500 plus a third of 1250, which doesn't even divide by 3 evenly. It's 416.67. So 7916.67. 66666, you know?
Sounds
Anyway,
about
3,
right.
2, 1 Tetris. We got J bar LZ. J bar LZ. Excellent. Let's play some Tetris.
All right. Nothing to speak of at the moment. And early on, both players stacking cleanly, scoring Tetrises. No one's even had to burn yet.
About what one would expect. No, Gerald with a misshift of a J piece there. Nothing dangerous, of course. But there's our first few burns of the game. I'm electing not to tuck with a T either. Does a interesting spin tuck with the L. Sure, there's a name for that. I don't know it.
Oh, beautiful solve.
The OJ setup. That's just silly. Dog at 136, Gerald at 103. I actually have Gerald's stream pulled up in a separate window because the ads keep popping up.
All right. So in the beginnings of 18, we have 172 for Gerald and 183 for Dog.
Doug, I think
Dog currently in a lead,
burn.
while backed by a couple of lines. Dog has been playing especially efficient as he's only burned one line so far.
There's a line spin. See, line spins don't count as burn lines because you're too busy getting, cool points.
Yeah, it's a cool burn, not a burn.
Yeah. So it's kind of like frostbite, except less deadly, usually. Unless you miss. Gerald at 266, Dog at 259, but add a Tetris to go to 281 and take the real-time lead right back. Gerald's got a couple of lines to burn away to open the right-hand side back up, but the exact right piece is coming, the exact right order to quickly handle that.
Frost Nip. Okay, sure. Nice setup there for Dog. Not worried about having to burn any pieces on the right side. But he would like a long bar to get Tetris ready. Just going to settle for the L to get burned to get Tetris ready. Use the bar for Tetris instead. It's going to put him at 374,000 points. In the meantime, Gerald currently at 339. And both players are just a couple of lines apart. So this definitely is a 1-2 Tetris lead for Dog.
Gerald had a slightly scary spire on the right-hand side. Try saying that 3 times fast. But able to squeeze a couple bars over it and is going to get the stack back down to a height where one can breathe. A lot of triple flipping going on Gerald's side right now, though.
Gonna get that cleaned up. Dog in the meantime, have a little bit of a slowdown. I'm going to take a couple of burns. Players are super close right now, so every little bit of burning makes the difference in who has the lead.
Gerald's going to take it there, at least for the time being. Doug trying to answer back, but Gerald gets another one at the exact same time. 478, 472. Doug going to pick up a Tetris to get back out in front. Gerald's like, nope, mine.
Nice adjustment from Dog there. Both players have the potential to transition with 600,000. And speaking of transition, it's not that far away from either of them. They're about 15 lines each away from getting into level 19. Dog with 2 dependencies in his stack. I'm going to force him to do a little bit of cleanup before he's able to start scoring again.
And Gerald is going to take advantage of that with that Tetris. 593, 568. Both players with 2 left to score before the transition. And both going to get it there. So Gerald looking to go into the 19 plus with a 1 Tetris lead should things hold this way. Yep, there's 640 for Gerald into the 19 speeds. Dog waiting for one more bar. Bang Tetris, 616.
Gerald entering transition 640, Dog 619, getting a Tetris right afterward. So both these players are off and running, keeping their clean stacks, and probably going to be in a position to actually start building some pace once again. We've seen from both players, they've been regularly on 1.1 to 1.2 pace. It's a matter of how late post and kill screen goes, or how these games end.
Gerald has been set up dirty for so long, but the bar just not coming. Dog stack in serious trouble as well.
Oh, he's able to get an S right.
That might have been a misflip on the J, though. The center of the stack, too much. Dog is done at 695. Gerald at 729 is good. Let's have us a decider.
Yep, off to game 5 we go. This is the last attempt for Gerald to try to recover his position in the tournament. He gets this win. He's going to have to face Dog again. But if this is a decider loss, that's it. And Dog will be the champion. And here we go. Decider has begun.
One game could make a $623 difference here.
Hello, Xenophilius. How's the game number K on scene? So, next to the names are crowns. And each player has won 2 games.
They're kind of small crowns, but...
They are. I had to be told as well.
Yep. If Gerald takes this, we will have a bracket reset. We will start right back over. And if Dog wins it, it's over. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Gerald playing with a really high up board. Forced to take a couple of burns because it was too high. But he does get some Tetrises.
Both players with some interesting situations in their stacks in the early going here, but finding some incredible ways to solve them. Dog again with playing from a little bit behind as far as lines are concerned, but pace-wise, a slight advantage here through the early part of the game.
Ooh. Hog sets up a Vitz and gets it, however, does leave a J dependency. J dependency gets filled pretty quickly. Tetris ready with a completely fine board. Gonna take a safety double with the S piece. And then a Tetris follows. Dog not getting a good piece for that J dependency, so he has to set up some more burns. Now another J dependency has appeared. Gerald, in the meantime, clean and building a lead, while Dog is having to dig this down.
Gerald at 238 on 49 lines, and Dog on 49 lines, 196. Gerald tacking on another Tetris there, so 1.5 to 2 Tetris lead for Gerald here as we approach the halfway mark on 18 speeds in game number 5.
Adjusting the bar for the Z.
A couple of really unfortunate S's for Dog stack. Gonna have to set up a couple delayed burns. Doesn't take very long to resolve at all, but Dog knowing every one of these burns right now is costing a chance at cutting into this lead that Gerald is insistent upon building. Real time, it's about 100,000 change. The dog has been a few lines behind all game. Now, pretty close on the line count. You can see it's about a 3.5 Tetris lead in Gerald's favor. Dog, though, not even slightly perturbed. Just keep stacking the pieces. Nice and clean. Key talk from Gerald.
Our dog also getting an overhang resolved with the J piece. That one being a vertical tuck. Board's completely fine. He scores another Tetris, goes to 367. Starting to beat back the lead a little bit. Now down to 95K instead of over 100,000. And he still has some lines in hand as well. Currently 9 lines behind Gerald. So definitely the difference in pace is not as large as the difference in scores would indicate. Nice. Dog set up the S overhang to tuck the L piece. That's going to prevent a burn. However, he's going to run into some burns right afterward. In the meantime, Gerald is running into a little bit of trouble. It's a piece to open up the right side, gets the bar over. Gerald's in a much safer position now.
Some absolutely gutsy but very clutch burns from Gerald. Gets the bar, gets the score. 527 with 14 lines left until the transition. Dog's at 465 with 20 lines left. Wow, that square left. Holy crap.
That one too.
Yeah, Gerald flexing the speed a little bit here and getting a couple scores. One more available, gonna be just shy of 600 transition. Dog's board is in a state, and transition is right around the corner, 11 lines away. But
he had an L dependency and was looking for and was trying to hold out for a while for an L piece. And then right as the L was in the next box, covered it with a J, but it did resolve pretty quickly. Got the board clean just in time for transition at 521,000 points, but that is going to put him 100,000 K behind once again, compared to Gerald Freeman's 629 that he currently has.
Gerald, though, with a rather rough stack. There's a bar for a score. Going to get a little breathing room. Time to do some burning. Dog squeaky clean. Back by a full level, but also back by 100,000 points.
This is good news for Dog because it does give him an opportunity to try to claim the lead.
Shout out
still
to
clean, and Gerald's still digging.
Shout out to first time chatter cats playing board games. Good work. Gerald doing a hell of a job surviving this, but that lead getting whittled down. Oh, and a misdrop in the center of the stack for Gerald as well. 675 right now on 22. Dog is at 614 on 21. Is going to get the stack reopened. It is nice and clean.
And Dog is now going to go to 649,000 points. Gerald's got the right side back open. Would love to see a long bar. And he gets 2. Dig is almost done.
Settled for the double there. Didn't really expect that, but right now it's panning out nicely. Dog didn't get that square all the way left, but the Tetris is going to give a little bit extra breathing room, and a T-spin setup now.
Oh, this is like a modern setup. All right, goes for the... missed the J-tuck. It's going to be a bit of a slowdown, but Dog currently has the lead and is set up for a dirty Tetris. Is he going to get this bar? He will. Enters level 25, 777.
Gerald firing right back, 763. Got a big chasm in the center of the stack, but can turn it into a dirty...
Covers well.
Gets it. 798 for Gerald now. 784 for Dog. I think we're right back to neck and neck.
Turn it back down. Gerald has claimed the lead once again. Now, these players have actually been trading leads throughout post. Yeah, that was a very clutch T-spin from Gerald. Able to keep the board in shape. Gets a Tetris. 9-10 into 28. It is possible to max out into kill screen if he doesn't have to burn, but the S-flat means that max is going to be happening on kill screen if he's able to get to max. Dog in the meantime, 870 on 218. Not going to be possible for him to max into kill screen either. So this game is going to be determined by kill screen play. Speaking of which, Gerald has entered level 29 with 993.
Set up for the Tetris. Throwing away left side of the board, but it's going to get this Tetris at least. But now digging to do. Dog into kill screen at 984. Gerald is bringing this stack down.
Gerald 848 now on level 31. Has a lead on Dog. Dog was looking for something to put into column 2. Ideally a long bar, but just wasn't getting it. So I had to settle for a less efficient way out. Fortunately, another bar dependency is formed. He set up for a dirty Tetris, but he's going to burn it down immediately. Obviously, too risky to maintain.
Way too risky right now. The set rides on this game. Gerald at A94, Dog at A32. Dog's stacks still need a little bit more TLC. A couple of these pieces are absolutely perfect for it. Now a bar dependency in the center that's immediately going to get plugged. Not even going to pretend to mess with it. Gerald, though, has passed 1.1.
Beautiful down stack from both players. This is an opportunity for both of them to go for Tetris. And there is one of them for Gerald. Dog now almost 100,000 points behind. Hasn't been able to set up a Tetris yet.
Gerald set up for another one. Hangs it. Oh, no!
Oh, he hangs
doesn't go! B69 and his Dog in a chase down. It gets a Tetris there. B27. Need to see B70. B70 and Dog is $1,200 richer. Anything we reset, that's a misdrop on the
J. But this isn't dangerous.
On 29 plus, a lot of stuff is dangerous. But B55 gets that J over. That is very clutch.
There we go. Brings it back down.
67. And that is going to do it.
Here it is. Your CTL champion of season 18. Dog playing Tetris.
Big congratulations to Dog. Gerald played one heck of a match there. It's about as gutsy as that gets. Not exactly going home empty-handed either. $623 of that prize pool going to Gerald. Dog, though, $1,247. And also, the season 18 champion.
Oh, hello.
Chillin'?
Dylan.
You're chilling like a villain. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, what a finish, man. What a finish. Unbelievable ending there. Oh, for those that don't know, it is yours truly, the CTL operator, the CEO of the CTL. It's the king here. Gotta say shout out to my guys in the booth today, IanKeith and T-Store. Tremendous job by both of you with the comms here for this tremendous ending to what we just witnessed. The CTL championship goes to Dog. Excellent job, man. Excellent job by both of you. So you guys should do more co-commentary together. I really liked it. Both of you balanced very well.
Thank you very much. I haven't really gotten many chances to do co-coms before. Once with Zeno, and that's really about it. But this is fun.
Yeah, no, you guys worked very well. So I think maybe more collabs for season 19. We should be doing that, more often with these super streams. So good job by you. Of course, good good job by the man producing the show today, Mr. Peekayric. Once again, fantastic job, brother. Love the layout. People want bigger crowns, I guess, next time, but it's okay. Tremendous, man. I love the layout. It looked really good, and it's going to look good on the YouTube, so I know you'll get on that. But excellent job by the number one guy for CTL co-commentary. You're the man, brother. Thank you so much, as always, and hope you feel better. The little, sore throat going on there, so hopefully you'll be fine. And so before we go and all that stuff, Dog, I know Dog went offline. There's no winner scene. Peak, you got to add a winner scene for next time, right? We got to showcase winners here. Dog, my man, if you're still around, let's do a quick interview with you. You just won $1,200 friggin' dollars. So come join us for a quick interview, because that'll go on the YouTube as well. And we'll chat, we'll talk about your victory, another CTL win for the Dog, the two-time world champion. Tremendous job. He's excellent. And he's here. He's here. Look at that. He has joined in. Dog, welcome in, brother. Congratulations on season 19 victory.
Yeah, that was actually crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that finish was like that's the most nervous I've been in a fat minute.
I know. I saw your face while I was watching the ending of that. You were very, very focused, but I could probably feel the heart beating at like over 100 beats per minute in your room there, because that was really crazy, among us. I mean, you've been in so many of these, post-transition battles of like 29 and so on. Was this one, like, where does it rank in the all-time for you playing, as far as, like you mentioned, the nerves that's hitting you? Like, where does it rank all-time for you?
Well, I mean, in terms of, like, nervousness, like, I would say, like, I don't know. Like, the most nervous I've ever been was against Moose in CTM, like, 3 years ago. But this is, like, a third or something, low-key. Like, it was actually crazy, because, like, okay, because the thing is, like, the thing is like, the reason why, like, whenever I saw that, like, Gerald topped out, I made all this missed shots, that's literally only because of nerves. I missed shot like 4 times afterward. Like, I don't know, it was crazy.
And so how do you, like, come back from that? Like, you make that missed drop and, you realize you're making it because of nerves. Like, how do you regain focus and continue to persevere?
Honestly, I don't even know if I regain focus. Like, I'm still just as, like, nervous as I was, but, like, I'm just able to kind of get it together a little bit afterward, because, I mean, I know what I need to do. I just need, like, a few more singles and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of got it together just to, like, dig out of that, but I knew I didn't need much more to win.
And most certainly didn't need too much more after that. I mean, look at it. You are now a CTL champion yet again. Is this number 3 for you, I believe?
I think it's number 2, I think.
Is it the
1, 2?
All right, I'll have to go back and check, but I feel like this is the 3rd one for you. I think you've won twice before, but we'll check the history logs. We'll make sure. There's not too many people that are 3-time CTL champions, but if it's number 2 for you, then you're up there with some of the greats like Nanu, Richard, Alex T, so on. Like, there's so many great players that have had 2 CTL championships, and we'll double check that. But let me ask your thoughts, right? Because there was talk, and obviously these type of matches we're seeing throughout. When we get into 29 transition play, going past 29, we're going to 35, 36. We're starting to see all that heat up. The talk of the line cap, right? I know it's been going on in CTM, and we've had some discussions in our Tier 1 chat about that. I know you're kind of on that fence of going with a line cap. Do you think it's time that CTL gets the line cap going?
Okay, I mean, like, either way the best player wins the tournament. But I think that I would want line cap in CTL. I just feel like it's more, like, as a watcher, I feel like it's, like, more nail biting. And also as a player, it is nice knowing that, like, your 650k transition into 19 and then, like, your 1.6 into kill screen, like, actually means something. Like, after you top out, you're like, dang, that was pretty good. Instead of, like, knowing that this guy can just, like, line it out.
And I'm getting confirmation here from the great Tugi, my right-hand man, is calling me a fool. This is the 2nd win for Dog all time for CTL. So there you go. Dog knows more than I do, and I run this place, so that's great. So, Dog, couple of more things real quick. big contribution from you. 500
yeah.
bucks, man. 500 bucks. You're grabbing that from that CTM money, I'm sure. But I guess, as people were saying, that's like an investment. You kind of just put the money down, bet on yourself. Says, I'll win it back, bro. Don't worry. But did you know that when you put down that money, that K9 was gonna double any donation that was?
No, yeah. No, I did. But like, I knew even if I got second place, I wouldn't lose very much. Plus, yeah, I did give Gerald Freeman $125, so like it was just a win-win for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Fun fact, I was actually gonna put in 1,000, but I thought that was a bit too much, and I didn't think that would really, I didn't think that would work out, so I just let it go.
Yeah, I think K9 would have been sliding your DMs like, bro.
yeah.
I was about to say K9 might have passed out.
Ian, any questions for the champ here? You have anything before he goes?
Just, that's a heck of a job controlling those nerves, having to play from behind in the decider. That's got to be one of the most intense sensations.
Yeah, thank you. That was pretty crazy. I feel like the decider was like a really good way to end it. It was good for the audience too.
Storm, any final thoughts for the champ?
I'm proud of you.
There you go.
All right, thank you, everybody.
We're all proud. Dog, congratulations once again, man. We'll see you. You'll be back for season 19, correct? We'll see you in action very soon again.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna participate in a lot of Tetris tournaments now, because I feel like I'm at a pretty good spot in like my rolling right now. Like I feel like I'm kind of locked in, so should be good.
Yeah, that's a question, that's a question a lot of people are asking. Like, we kind of see, like, people need to take a break, right? Like, CTL is a grind, CTM is one thing, especially with the format that they have now. CTL is kind of a grind, right? Where you're playing, like, at least once a week for 6 weeks, and then you get this playoff type of format going on. You're pretty much playing almost every season anyway. Do you ever feel like you're getting burned out? I mean, you mentioned now that you're kind of in a good spot. But do you ever feel like you get burned out? It's like, nah, bro, I can't do this.
No, yeah, for sure. I think everybody does, but it's really just like it's like a slump. Like, I definitely had a slump like before CBC or 2022 CTWC. And I'm pretty sure everybody does. You have your peak, and then after a while, it just kind of goes down. Unfortunately, I feel like there's really nothing you can do about that, but at least, you usually come back like stronger afterwards. So it's fine.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I got a max out, dog. I took some time off and I was like, maybe play. And did on Thanksgiving, the smell of turkey just gave me strength and somehow pulled it off. Got 999s on the board, so it's great.
Exactly.
All right, so that dog, you want to plug anything, man? I know you just finished the Winter Games for CTB. You're doing that seasonally now. Anything else? Give a shout out. You want to throw your server link in, whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah, my YouTube, because I'm gonna be uploading the Winter Games there like very soon. Also check out the 5 million game because that was pretty good. And join the CTV Discord. Do !Discord in my chat. And you will have good luck for the next 2 years. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Yeah, and of course, congratulations on that 5.2 million PB score. Coming close to Eric. So let me, are you gonna try to grind to beat Eric, or is that just like you're cool and if a PB happens, it happens, but you're not really striving for it at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like I don't think anybody actually grinds for like specifically PB. Like you just kind of play the game and it just happens. So I wouldn't say I'm grinding, but obviously I do want to get it.
Yeah, because it's funny how things have changed over the last couple of years, right? Like 2 years ago, when everybody was we were grinding, right? Everybody's trying to grind to get a 1.4, if you remember, right? That was the big thing. All the top players were trying to grind to get 1.4 and all that stuff. And now it's like, well, if it happens, whatever. Nobody's gonna grind for crazy PB like the world records and stuff. But you never know. There might be somebody that says, I'm going to do that grind and try to spend like 3 hours trying to get a PB. So
yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like PBs are kind of a weird thing because like, yeah, nobody really grinds for it. I feel like if you do grind for it, I feel like that would get really boring after a while. So you just kind of play the game and get better as you go,
I agree. Well, there you go. That is the 2-time CTL champion, of course, 2-time world champion. I made sure I say his Twitch handle correctly because we won't make that mistake ever again. Dog playing I did it so wrong in the biggest stage of the world that I made someone have to change their handle so they wouldn't be confused ever again. But, Dog, congratulations. Thanks for joining us, man. You're the best.
All right, appreciate it. See ya.
There he goes. That is, again, the two-time CTL champion. Congratulations. Season 18 is now in the books there. T-Storm, Ian, Peek. Wow, what a tremendous show today.
Loads of fun.
Every set was intense, and I got to see some really good kill screen and just good play overall from every player.
Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Got to watch the whole entire stream. Again, thanks to you two for doing an excellent job on comms today. Peek, of course, doing the producing and streaming. You're the man, brother. And we'll hopefully get these uploaded on YouTube real soon. And, final words here from yours truly. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, because that's the most important thing. You, the viewers, help entertained, right? Because if we produce a great show and whatnot, but you're not watching, then what are we doing, right? So I'd like to thank all of you for sticking around and watching over the last almost 4 hours here. Some excellent matches, very hype, and I'm looking to probably keep this format going forward. And of course, if you missed, the match arena we just talked about, everybody donating. It's still open. We'll keep it open for another couple of days, probably till the end of the year, for those that want to donate, because we have other streams going on, right, guys? We have the we got the CTL draw coming up later this week and the award show. So we'll add a little bit more into that kitty for the end of the year. And big shout outs to the huge contributors, right? I mean, $1,247 will go to Dog for winning that, and over $600 to Gerald Freeman for finishing the second. That's huge money right there. K9 watching Tetris basically put in half the money for the pool there, over $1,216.62 overall, man. You are amazing. I don't know how you do it, but we are eternally grateful for your support and contributions to not just this channel, but Classic Tetris all around. You are certainly someone that is really, really helped us grow the game and make it a big part of what we're doing today. Of course, Dog donating $500 that he just won back easily. And Scott Gray had a $300 contribution, and several others. We had GD with $100, myself throwing in $100, and many others. You'll all be recognized at the award show. We'll list the top 10 contributors there, so be prepared for that, and we'll give you a shout out. Many of you, if you're in the Discord, we'll get Discord roles for being contributors, so look out for that. And that is pretty much it for the King. As mentioned, CTL draw will be this Thursday, so we are just 2 days away. Sign-ups have closed, and we will get all that stuff happening there. The award show, as mentioned, I gotta actually start working on that tonight, so we can get that prepped, and then the season starts again, guys. We were supposed to take like a 2-week break to kind of let everybody recharge and whatnot, but things kind of dragged out a little too long, and the season starting on Sunday. If you can believe that, January 1st, brand new year, brand new season 19 already gonna get going here. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Are you ready, kids?
So the grind continues. Dog gets to wear the crown tonight, but he's going to take it off real soon. He'll see if he can repeat for season 19. He is returning, so players in Div 1, be ready. Kids, that's it. King is done. Court is adjourned. Super Show is done. Championship is over. Season 18, hooray. Peek, send us somewhere, man. This is your stream tonight. Send us somewhere where the party can keep going on all night long, baby. And guys, thanks a lot for supporting CTL.